Okay, we'll start with the menu. We'll make a separate scene. I don't know why I have this test here. And then after that, the tower will be a wizard that shoots lightning and stuns enemies for a short amount of time. Okay. First, I'd like to add the background. Also, the camera should have this background black. So for the background, we'll make a sprite renderer. Give it the tiled mode so that way we can repeat an image. Now we'll have the texture as the image. Excuse me, I will close my door because there's a lot of noise. Okay.
So should I go on mute?
Sorry?
I'm gonna go on mute.
Oh, you can stay if you want with the microphone on.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter. Wait, I cannot find my sprites. I have so many things. Okay, here it is. There we have the green one. Now increase the width and height, so we cover the whole screen. Now we can add the script that creates the animation. Basically, this increases the size here in the sprite render, both vertically and horizontally, and that creates the illusion of movement. So let's rename this to background. I can create our canvas. Here we scale with screen size, so it adapts to different resolutions. We give it full HD reference resolutions, which, to be honest, I don't know what that does. Also, this background is misplaced here. It's based on 0, 0, 0. Okay, and now we have the main menu. You can exit the game and then select. So we have a bunch of buttons here in our area. Let's create that. I'll call it main. Scale that. Scale that. Like a bit. Okay, this will hold some buttons. Because it holds buttons, we want those to be at equal distance, so not a vertical layout group. This places UI elements at equal distance from each other. Also, these anchors here, we place them in the corner, so that way this object will be always at that position and cover that area. So we need some buttons here. For now, we have just two, one for editing the game, one for opening the select level menu. Notice that that is in the top left corner. We have to change these to middle center like that. That's a child alignment. We'll change the button a little bit. Transparent, text white. Let's say this one is for the select level. Select level. Okay, change the font. Okay, we'll duplicate this. Now they're overlapped because we need to create some spacing between them like that. So this will be the select level button. Another one will be the exit button. Take the text to exit. Okay. Now we can disable this for 1 second and create the area where we selected the level. So I'll make another empty object here. Actually, I want this to cover the whole screen. For backup panel, this one will stretch with the screen size. We don't need the image here. So this will be the select level panel. Um, I'd like to add something before we continue, because I was thinking maybe we have uh, a score system with 3 stars, maybe for each level. I don't know. Maybe we'll add that later. Okay, so let's say we have an image here. Um, Let me think one sec. Okay, we'll do it. Uh, okay, we'll make a child inside this object here. We'll call that level UI. Let's have a text that will let us know which level this is. Also, this will have background. We're just constructing our elements first and then we do the code. Let's say this is level 1, let's say. Increase the size a bit. Okay, let's say we have some UI elements that let us know which enemies are in this level and which towers are allowed in this level. Also, you notice I put the anchors here. Okay, let's start. Let's see, how do we do this actually? Okay, I'll make an empty object here. We'll say this is the tower UI. Towers UI. Okay, and below we'll have an area uh, that will have the images of the towers that are allowed in this level. So tower icons folder. Resize this a little bit so it's the same width as the area here, the 400. Copy paste that. And longer, let's say 200 height. And this will have a grid cell group. Here we have the images of the towers that are allowed in this level. Also, we'll place the anchors here in the corners. Here I go. Okay, let's set our icons here. And I think we have two options here, because we have some buttons for showing the next and the previous levels here. One option is we have a preview of this area here, and we copy that multiple times for each level, or we change by script the elements. In here, we'll go with the one with where we have multiple prefabs of this area here. We have to change the padding here, also the cell size here. Oh, okay, I'll duplicate this just for testing purposes. Here we also need some padding from the top, some spacing both vertically and horizontally like this. The one we just have those. Fortunately, we have to do this manually. Oh, I just realized this could have a background here and make this black. Change the transparency a bit. And then inside we have the image itself. Like this. Because this sprite is not centered correctly, you have to move it a bit. Okay, duplicate it. And not the rest of our images. And we'll save these as prefabs afterwards so we don't do it manually next time. I guess this will take a second. Oh my god, I forgot to watch the chats here, sorry. Yes, we'll create an area specifically for that, for seeing the properties of these towers afterwards. I don't think there is actually a way to do it in here also. Maybe we'll do it in here. I don't know. We could do it in here. Which one do you prefer? Because we can, uh, when we hover on top of these, we can show text with a description, or we can make a completely different area where we have the description for the towers. So which one would you like to see? Oh, now I have an issue with this guy because it has two sprites. Okay, we'll do a completely different one. For this one here, because this guy is made of parts, we have two sprites. Uh, so here we have to add two images. Okay, this one should be on top of the other one, like that. Size reduce a bit. Okay, so we have this. Uh, Now we do the same for the enemies. We can just copy this whole area here. Um, Something like this. Then we modify this a little bit. First of all, let's put the anchors in place. Then we need to check the anchors on the children in here. Seems to be correct. Yes. In this case, we just have two enemies as it is. Let's also rename this enemies UI. Enemies icon folder.
Oh my
Oh, this is what. Okay. Go to PDF from our enemy to find the sprite fast. And they seem small because the game panel is small, but if we make it full screen, oh, they're actually still small. All right. We have to increase the size. We'll do that in a second. Okay. Let's see how do we do this. This will just take the whole thing. And then if I say to here, that's too big now. Okay, it's the same for the UI. I just increase the scale. They do overlap a little bit, but I don't know if that's a problem. I don't know if this is a problem. We can change it a little bit. Uh, We'll make it slightly small. Let's see how it looks full screen first. It looks okay. I'll just make it slightly smaller so they don't overlap. So instead of 1.5, we say 1.4 for both. Let's see now maybe they fit. Yep, now they fit well. Let's just press down close. Okay, we have this now. We need a play button. Okay, also here on this guy here, the on this text here, I also add a background. See if it works. But no, it doesn't work because so we'll change this a little bit. I'll delete this text. Actually, delete the text component from this, just the component, and add an image instead. We have a background for this. Yeah, resize it a bit. See how it looks full screen. Okay, we'll keep it like this for now. Let's add a button, a play button to this. So UI button. This will have the same colors, so it will be black, white text. Also, I'd like to go here 1 second to the UI of the towers here. We'll take these both and place them higher a bit. To make a little bit of space for the button. Oh, you want to make him different? Okay. Um, Different color. Let's try white, I guess. I don't know how does this look. I don't know. What do you think about this? Also, I have to replace the anchors. I don't really like this button here, the play button. Do you have any suggestions? Looks okay. So now we'll leave it like this then.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Um, Now we can duplicate this whole panel here, this with everything, with the level index, the towers, enemies, and the star pattern. Um, okay. And outside of this, we'll have two buttons for the previous level and the next level. But for that, I have to download something first, some UI for with icons. I need some sprites for the arrows here. So, yeah. Yes, this. I have experience with making menus. This should go well. Okay. After that, I don't know. Should we make the tower afterwards, or should we make the uh, panel where you see the details of the towers and the enemies? I don't know. Okay, we have this now. Okay. We'll add two buttons, one to the left of this and one to the right. To go to the next level in the previous. So now, okay. So here in the select level panel, we add two buttons now. So we create a button. This by default comes with a text. Let's delete that. Say 200 by 200 maybe. Okay. Set our image. Wait, I open mistake. Okay, so we have these. So we use this here. Maybe make it black and slightly transparent. Maybe not that transparent. Something like that. The spiral. What? Oh, this here. The origin red arrows here. Lines, curved lines. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it has something to do with the buttons, but I'm not sure what. Okay, so this will be the next level button. Let's place some anchors on this as well, so it's always there. And what we can do now, oh, actually, before we place the anchors, we'll duplicate it. And to place it exactly at the same position to the left side, we'll just say minus here on the position X. So now it's in the exact same spot, but on the left side. We'll change the sprite. Also here, preserve aspect. Although this is in the square, just equal with the height, so it doesn't affect anything. This will be the previous left button. Because we're at level 1, by default we'll disable this. Oh, and then let's place the anchors for both. Very important. So this makes sure that when we change the resolution, it looks the same. Okay, we have that. It's time to code, but first we'll duplicate, let's say 2 times this level UI here. Duplicate it twice. Inside we'll just change the text, which level it is. Okay. Disable those. We can code now some stuff, not everything. Now, for some reason, we do not see the text here. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's just a bug. Okay. So let's say make a new script. We call it menu manager. And guys, after we finish this project, which will take like 3-4 more meetings, we can do the fishing game, 3D fishing game. We won't polish this game too much. Okay, now we have the script. Let's open it. Um, so first things we have uh, an array of the panels. In this case, we want to say game object because we'll enable and disable those panels. So here we'll say, let's just say panels. That's the first thing. Then say current panel. So with this one, we know which panel it's currently enabled. Also, we'll say public int let's say level, or not the level, current level. Then we have an array of the levels. So levels, and I forgot this is an array here, and this is also an array. Okay. We also want to have the next level button and the previous level button.
I gotta go. Sorry.
It's okay, I'll see you. So we have to have those because when we're at level 1, we disable the previous level button, and when we're at the last level, we disable the next level button. So we need those two. Yeah. Okay, we have those. I don't know if we need something. You have 30 minutes. Okay, we'll finish this menu and then we can stop for today. So I think that's everything we need. Now we can start coding. Let's start with the ability to switch between panels. We'll say here public void change panel. Then we need the index of the panel we want to switch to. So the first thing is we disable the current panel. So we'll say panels, current panel, set active false. Also, let me comment this code here. So disable current panel. After that, we change our current panel index to the one we want to change to. So we say change current panel index. Now we activate the new panel. I realized we do not have a button there to go back to the main menu. So we have to go back to the select level panel and create a button to go back. So we'll put this function on the buttons that change the panel. Okay, let's deactivate the main menu and go to the select level here, where we create a button there to go back to the main menu. Okay. Although I don't like where that is there. Maybe a bit to the side. Like that? What do you think? Maybe like that to the side. Because if I put it here, looks weird with the start level above it. Let's keep it on the side for now. That's one way. Or even further. Okay, I guess we'll just, even though it doesn't look very good. Okay, we have that. Okay, now we have to create two functions for switching the levels there in the select level panel. We'll have two functions. Let's say next level, and then another one, the previous level. Previous level. Also by default, current panel is 0 and current level is 0 when we start the game. We can delete the update, we don't need that. For the next level, we do that, well, we'll say current level plus first. Well, not really. First we disable the current panel. Disable current levels, then select the current level from that array. That's the first thing. Now we increase the current level by 1. Enable the new level. We just copy this line of code and instead say true. And now we want to know if we are the last level. We want to disable the next level button. So we check here. So if it is the last level, so if the current level is equal to levels at length, but because this starts from 0, here we want to say -1, because this index does not go from 1 to the length of that. Yes, the code here just disable and enable stuff. This is for the next level button. So you see here we check if the current level is equal to the number of levels -1, and the reason is this goes from 0 to that length -1, not the length. So if that is the case, we disable that button which you have here as a variable. Okay. That's for the next level. We can copy the whole code and put it in previous level here. So yes, we disable the current level, but this time we decrease the current level. And then here we check if we are at 0, actually. And in that case, we disable the previous level button. And that's actually everything, I think. We also need a button for playing the level. Say void, well, first we need to import some stuff here in the beginning. So we import this scene management. This is for switching scenes. So you notice that all these functions here are public because we placed them on buttons. So we have to be able to access them from outside the script. So this is public void start level. And we need a parameter to let us know which level. So level index. Okay, here we say scene manager load scene, and we say level plus that index to string. We convert it to string. Okay, so that should be everything. Now we have to add everything we need to the script and then those functions on the buttons. Let's start with the script. We do not have it here in the scene, so we have to create an empty object. We call it menu manager. Add that script here, menu manager script. Let's add our elements. Let's start with the panels. We have the main menu and the select level panel. And then the levels here. Okay. Okay, the next level button and the previous button. We have everything now. We can start adding the functions to the buttons. Start with the next and previous level button. On the next button, we select our game manager object. Then we select the script. Then we select the function. Same for the previous button. Okay. By default, this previous button will be disabled because this is the first level. We cannot go to a previous level. Okay. The start level. Which I forgot to name now that I'm looking at this. Yes, I forgot to name these on all of these levels actually. Let me rename that. Okay. I'll select all of these buttons at the same time, so we don't do it for each one. We do it for all of them at the same time. So the start level function, and we want to put 1 here. That's the index of the level. We can disable this now. Oh, we have the main menu button here. So to this one, we add the change panel to 0. So 0 is the main one. Can disable this. Go back to the menu. Select our button here at again the game manager script. Change panel to 1. And I think that's it. Let's see if it works now. Yes, it does work, but you see, we have an bug with the previous and next button, and that happens because we do not enable it if it's necessary to enable it. Okay, so we have to change some things here. Yes, you can say here if the previous button is disabled, enable it. So we can say here if uh, the previous button, that active self. So this here will be true if this is enabled, and it will be false if that object is disabled. We care if it is disabled. So we say if not self-active, then we enable it. And then we do the same thing in the previous button uh, function, but for the next level button. So same thing, but we replace the object here. Oh wait, I think I made a mistake. Yes, my bad. Not here. And that should be everything. I have to see if the level is placed in the list of scenes in the build settings. So here we go to first the build, yes, build profiles. We must make sure that all of our scenes are here, and we want to put the menu as the first one. So that way, when the game starts, it starts with the menus. Let's see. Oh, and we'll add some sound effects for these buttons later. So you see, it does work. As you can see, we go to the menu, we go back. It does work. Now I copied those levels here, so they are the same for the moment. Let's see if you can go to the level. Yes, it does work. You see. So that's almost everything. We have to add the panel where you see the properties of those um, towers there. Now we can do it the simple way or the advanced way. The simple way is just we show the image of the tower and we write the description. That's the simple way. The complex way is we make some gameplay. Uh, so we actually show the tower in action. That's the more advanced way. So what do you think we should do, Pickle, for that one? Oh, we'll stop for today, but I'm asking for the next time. So again, we can have an image in the description, or we can have some gameplay of the tower there. And now that can be made in two ways. Oh, okay, we'll do the simple way. Okay then. I guess that's everything for today. I hope that was useful and you learned something. Also, Yes, this will not be fully polished, that's true. Uh, okay then, I'll see you, Pico. Thank you very much.